Okay, so hello everybody, we're here at round 7 of BRL Tier 3 on Spain. Mine's on an outlast. I show up as a commentator now, so let's see now. As no one just show up to commentate, well, here I am voluntarily to commentate Tier 3. And we see that BRL ARDEL has the fastest lap with a 1:17.0. Pretty fast lap from BRL ARDEL. Going into the gravel now, having a moment there. I guess on his hot lap. Maybe now he's coming into the pits. Indeed he is. We have in second place runs Swanson. Coming in a fast lap. Right now, coming to the last chicane, really fast, taking those curves at its maximum. Going, oh, as he goes into the pits, never mind. We have Adam Lee in fifth place for now. No one is going to the mediums. Pretty interesting. No one going to the mediums now. So an alternative strategy. Everyone seems to be very competitive here. No one wants to risk going into the medium tire. Everyone wants to go into the pole position as ElTacoMan takes first place by less than a tenth here. Oh, and he spins around. Ooh, well, at least that didn't hurt his lap. He wasn't in a lap right there, but his teammate comes past. Oh, that was Science. Yeah, that wasn't ElTacoMan. This is ElTacoMan, though I'm in pole right now. Adam Lee now just has his lap done. Maybe he tried the second lap. That's why he has so little ERS. Kieran Evans. Sorry if I don't pronounce the names correctly, but I haven't been commenting this tier never. I've never even commented a race, so I'm sorry if I don't know the names. Terrell Stick, I guess. Going for his hot lap. We're on board with him. Going to the first chicane, using those curves. Quite good. Now going to the second sector after this BRL bridge. Let's see if he can make a purple sector here. No, he can't. Now he goes into the left hand corner in the second sector. Taking pretty good right there. This can be maybe top 3 for this qualifying session. Going into this chicane and into this right hand corner, pretty difficult, not gonna lie. You can lose the car here pretty easily as he goes really good now, right there. Flat throughout, only losing 0.028 seconds. He goes into the last sector of this track. Not one of my favorites, but it's not bad at all. As here comes into the last sector, really taking those curves. Oh, as he loses the car just a bit. Maybe he can keep. No, he didn't keep that lap in. He just, I think, he kind of bottled in the last corner. Maybe he tried to go as fast as he could, but he just took the curve really aggressive, over aggressive maybe. And only 3 minutes left on the qualifying session. I'd love to know if how the standings are going. Maybe to let you know who's the leader here at the championship. And let's see who's on its lap. I see the Alpine just going through the final corners. Kieran going into the Alpine. Actually, maybe it's his second lap, and he doesn't improve. Well, he did just a little bit. As quick tongue goes, he can improve again. Maybe a lot of people going for the second attempt of lap here. For me, that isn't recommendable at all because here the tires is wear a lot. They're not long lasting, so maybe they'll need to keep their tires with maybe 1-2 laps as much, because you really want to keep your tires here. As we see Swanson going into this chicane, opening his lap, going into the second sector of this track. Doesn't make a purple sector. Actually, ElTacoMan taking that first place, staying with it, keeping that first place. Let's see what Swanson can do. While we can't see, no, Adam Lee, who's going to start a lap. I see an Alpine, he's gonna finish it. These guys still lapping around, maybe. Yeah, he's going into the pits. Okay. Now quick tongue again, finishing his out lap. Well, his cooldown lap. Swanson back to him on the last chicane. Let's see if he doesn't override those curves. He took it pretty good. And now he comes to the final sector, 115, 116, 117. Goes into P3. Doesn't get pole just by 1/10.5. Well, actually 1/10 only. It separates him from P1. As we can see, still going to the pits, maybe not going for another attempt. And all these guys in the pits, I think they have no time left for another lap, so we're gonna stick with what we have on track. Oh, actually Mitch is going out on track. Maybe my clock is broken. It happens a lot. We'll see. Adam Lee going into the final corners of this qualifying, opens ERS and gets into P4 just behind Swanson. And he made the last purple sector, so he was going pretty quick in that last sector. Oh, and Mitch just going into the wall. He's going to the wall there. And he gets disqualifying for blocking the pit lane. Well, at least he was last. So he wasn't a pole. Here we saw, ElTacoMan getting blocked by that Alpine, not improving at all, losing half a tank there. Real unlucky for him. Let's see who else is on a lap. ARDEL going to a lap going with a purple sector? No, he can't. So I think my clock is broken because the qualifying should have ended now. Oh no, 3 seconds left. 2, 1, and qualifying is over. ElTacoMan improving his lap. He's going pretty quick through these curves. Let's stick with him through the last sector, going to the right hand corner. It's really tricky because it's uphill, so you kind of lose the traction there. Now going to the last chicane, taking those curves pretty smooth. And now going to the final straight of this of his lap, and he improves. Yes, he does, by just 0.3, just making his gap even bigger. But here we see BRL ARDEL going into the last corner, opens the DRS. Can he get? No, he can't get ElTacoMan. And maybe that's it for the qualifying session, as Adam loses. So let's see our qualifying for today. ElTacoMan getting that pole position by, he's just dominating this tier. Maybe this just qualifying session. Let's see how the race goes, because qualifying, it's pretty different from the race. So let's see how these cars perform at the race. ElTacoMan just taking the pole by 0.3. ARDEL behind. The Canadian just close to the 16th, but not close at all to ElTacoMan. Then on third, Swanson on third place, Adam Lee on fourth, Gary on fifth, Sting in sixth, Kieran in seventh, Quick Tongue in eighth, Test Signs in ninth, and completing the grid, Michi on 10th. So that's it for this qualifying session. as we now go into the race. So now you are just minutes away from the race, and it's raining. It seems like a full wet race. We can see in the paddock, oh sorry, in the garage of Mercedes, those full wet tires just in front of the mechanics in the Gary's garage. So this is gonna be interesting. Hopefully drivers don't just spun around and crash into the wall, because everyone here is on point. So if you finish, you already have points for the championship. As we go into starting grid and we go into the formation lap, these guys need to just get the tires up to temperature, really get them really hot, because if not, rain is not a really good friend here if you have cold tires. Here we're going to see ElTacoMan here, how he just manages those temperatures. I'm gonna open here my dashboard, see temperatures. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah. Well, the tires seem to be hot enough. Rear tires maybe a little bit left. Sorry, a little bit cold. Everyone is just warming up their tires as we go into the last chicane, just about to start the Spanish Grand Prix. The Spanish. Everyone just close to each other. Let's see, let's keep an eye on Michi and on Sainz, just how they keep that comeback work. How can they do the work? As we see ElTacoMan now going into the grid to start up this race. We'll see how ARDEL can do, if he can beat ElTacoMan if he can't. ElTacoMan seemed pretty strong from the qualifying session. So now we are preparing, we are in our way for the Spanish Grand Prix. Here we see the strategy. One stop is ideal, as we seeing the last cards form up into the grid as the lights are about to show up. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it is the start of the Spanish Grand Prix. We have this star ElTacoMan leading this Grand Prix. Oh, the Ferrari having a little of oversteer. ARDEL takes the first place. Now behind is Stick trying to go over Kieran's car. Oh, and ElTacoMan goes wide, and Gary takes the second place, but not at all. He won't keep him that space easily as ElTacoMan goes around the outside, really trying to take that second place from Gary. ARDEL going in first place and taking that almost 1 second advantage from Gary. Everything seems quite okay as the battle behind. Really interesting as Sainz goes wide and goes into the grass. Quick thumb trying to get past Adam Lee. Everything looking good for now. They have to be careful with their penalties. They don't want to be having 3-second time penalty. And Quaiton gets understeer in that corner really fast. But Kieran tries to go around the inside as they go side by side into this corner. Amazing racing here from Adam Lee, Nietzsche, and Kieran. We're having really good race. Oh, and quick tongue spun around, unlucky from him. As we see now ARDEL leading this race, coming to the second lap. And everything seemed good for ARDEL, really racing now, taking the lead. And ElTacoMan has fell off 2 places. Let's see if he can take these places back and get it back into the lead of the race. We see Swanson keeping that 4th place. In the back, Steve trying to close that gap, and here we have the battle between Kieran and Adam Lee, the guys who were battling. Now remember that on these wet conditions it's really difficult to overtake, so they already have to like think about their strategy if they want to make the undercut or to the other drivers, or maybe make the overcut work. Let's see how their strategies work and how they manage it. So we see Gary now closing the gap to ARDEL to this right hand corner. Let's see, now let's keep on board with Gary. He has ElTacoMan just behind him, waiting for a mistake, waiting for an... Oh, ElTacoMan is the one that's making a mistake here now. He won. Back. ElTacoMan just trying to get past Gary now. Oh, Gary just a tap of oversteer, tap into throttle. Now we're going to straight off the 3rd lap from 33 laps here. ARDEL making the fastest lap here, going fastest of all, and quick tongue again, just having he's having a moment here. Don't know what's happening to him, going to the box. Hopefully he doesn't retire the car, because there are a lot of opportunities, and actually if he retires he's out of points, and he's still on points now, even being last, so that's good enough. We see Gary now going wide into that corner, and ElTacoMan really can't get past. Remember that on these wet conditions, they really can't do a lot. They really struggle to get past here, so they may want to keep the pace. Oh, I see like here. As we going to Kieran. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about telemetry. Thank you. Actually, let's see how the positions are going. Here we have kind of the board of Kieran, of this beautiful Alpine, going to the battle with Adam. Adam having quite a moment there, almost going into the wall, but keeping it in the track. Everything looks good for Adam Lee, just keeping that 6th place. Keeping just Michi behind. Oh, sorry, Adam Lee keeping Kieran behind. So we now see Kieran using his ERS to get closer to him. So we now get into the 4th lap of this race. ElTacoMan already making a gap to the guys behind. Swanson trying to make a gap into Stick. Now let's see the battle for the 1st place. As Gardy was going purple in the 1st sector, again quick tongue making a mistake there. Hopefully again he doesn't retire, because even if he's lapped, he can still make points for the championship. So come on. Oh, and Test Science again. Another moment on the same corner as he pinned it the last time, but he didn't quite go into the wall, so that's pretty good. We're going to the top again. Here we have Gary going to the back of ARDEL, really keeping his car there, which is difficult in rain conditions. Going pretty good, and as we can see on the telemetry, his fuel tank icon is on yellow, which means he has underfilled the car to be lighter than onto the corners, which is quite what you want, because you don't really save fuel on wet conditions. So he's doing real good. Maybe that That's why he's going fastest now. He's using that underfield to his advantage. As we see Adam Lee get past T, going side by side into the straight. We lost that moment, but Stig won't let Adam Lee take that position. He's trying to battle it back, but he can't. He maybe, let's see. Oh, and he gets a 3-second time penalty. Pretty unlucky because he didn't even gain time there. We can't see. Oh, what a save there from Stig, saving the car, keeping on track. As now Kieran goes to the inside. Oh, making that move, making the the ERS work now, going side by side into this chicane, and Stig giving up the position. Really don't want to battle there. And again, Quick Tongue just running around. Oh, and Adam Lee having a moment. We can see nothing because of the rain. As now Kieran gets another position. Really nice move there from Kieran, making it stick, making it clean. Now he's up to 5th. Really good job from Kieran. Michi up 2 positions. Let's see now how's the leaders going. Oh, there's Gary spun around. Gary, who was 2nd, going fastest from all, now has to go into the pits. Is there damage? No, it isn't, but he's going to the pits. After that spun, his tires are dead and he will have to go into the pits. Pretty unlucky from him. He was doing a great job there. And no, yes it is, indeed, is damage there. Pretty unlucky from Gary. Was doing great all since the qualifying, and now a single mistake here can cost you the whole race. So now let's see ElTacoMan. He's clear Gary, so now let's see if he can take ARDEL now, if he can get back his 1st position, and we'll keep his on board right now. I want to put some. Oh. Perfect. No, not at all. Wait. Nice. As we see Quick Tongue again spawning around. Come on, I trust in you, mate. Let's see if he can. I hopefully just trust that he can finish the race. As we see ElTacoMan really going pretty close from ARDEL as he goes wide, trying to take advantage of it as ARDEL goes into the pits now. Let's see what is his strategy now. Everyone pitting pretty early. As now we're here, we see a battle between Kieran and Adam Lee. Now ElTacoMan taking the lead of this race. So now let's see. ARDEL going to the intermediate compound. So things are starting to get interesting. Maybe this rain, let's see weather forecast for this race. Let me confirm. Indeed, the race is going to clear up. The track is gonna dry up in around 30 minutes. So maybe ARDEL can do the undercut and make ElTacoMan have a hard time here. Big Tongue coming to the pits, going just behind his teammate. So let's see ElTacoMan, is he gonna pit for the intermediate tire? Now let's see those gaps, cause maybe he's not working for Sainz, that strategy, but maybe it is. So now we see ElTacoMan going to the last sector. Let's see if he actually goes for that strategy now. If he wants to go for the intermediate tires. I don't seem like these are intermediate conditions at all, but I'm not the one who's driving the car, so let's see what the drivers think about this. Is ElTacoMan going to the pits? No, he isn't. Neither is Swanson going to the pits. Let's see Adam Lee now. Oh, is Steve going wide into the corner? Having a hard time there. And again, Steve making it on track, keeping it on track as Adam Lee and Michi are going into the pits. Let's see what their strategy is now. If they want to go with intermediate tire, indeed they go for the intermediate tire. The William Kit pit crew going pretty fast there. Michi going to the pits, intermediate tire. Kieran going to the pits also for a wing change, and for the intermediate tire, Sainz again coming to the pits with the Aston Martin pit crew going in for the intermediate. So as we see, the drivers are just trying to predict the weather now, as they think now it's the perfect moment to go for the intermediate tire. So let's see if this can work out for them, as Gary stays out, and now we'll see their strategies. Because I was wondering why are they pitting so early? We are not even, the tires aren't even half wear. So now we see that it's because of the weather conditions. Let's see ElTacoMan going into the last chicane. Is he gonna pit, or is he gonna stick with his strategy? Indeed, he's gonna pit. Let's see where he comes at. Let's see if ARDEL can make that work. Swanson, he's coming to pits to stick, I'll guess. Oh my god, stick, he's going to the limit here. He's just going to the limits of the car, as we see now ARDEL going to this main straight, just taking a lot of advantage, making the faster lap, and passing ElTacoMan. ElTacoMan even 2 seconds behind, which he wasn't, so ARDEL could make the undercut work, which is pretty good. Now ARDEL just takes back the lead of the race. Pretty interesting there now. And now we have a warning for the car 64. Yeah, for crossing the pit lane, lap 9. This lap. Lardy going to the pits too. For some, he goes into wets. Okay. Lardy, I think he messed up, because now our intermediate condition. Let's see this difference with Sainz on board. Let's see if he can take that distance. If he can cut that distance to Lardy, or wet car is better. I didn't think so, because everybody's now in on first. But indeed, Gardy's getting caught by Sainz, so intermediate tires, he need a faster, so maybe he messed up, as well as Stang. They just messed up. That's pretty unlucky for them, as now we have ARDEL on the lead of the race, making the right decision on the right moment. So now we see that it has paid off, going into lap 10 of this race. Now ElTacoMan really he wants to get that first place back. I don't know how the standings are, but oh, Gary goes into the wall. Gary, has he got damage? Doesn't seem to, but oh no, not good for Gary, having oversteer with that car. Indeed, those weren't the. Oh, and ElTacoMan, what has happened? That's disconnected. Okay, guys, we need 911 here. We need 911. Oh no, I cannot invite him. I'll try. Just invited Taco back into the game, and he's back. And sadly, that's gonna cost him a lot of seconds now. If he's gonna take that place back, he's gonna have to make his way up into first place, because now he's just 3 seconds now. 3 seconds behind as he comes back into the car. Fortunately, he hasn't lost even a position. He has just lost time, as we see now. The battle for 5th place. Oh my god, stick, please. Stop just overriding your car. He's just taking it to the limit now. Let's see now the penalties. While I take some more water. Yeah, so 3 seconds penalties for everyone, but only for Karen's, maybe for going too fast into the pit lane, I guess. Oh my god, my... Yeah, no problem. No problem, Teco. Taking some water here. Now, let's see, Taco really lost a lot of time there. Let's hope he can get that back, as we see ARDEL getting past Quick Tongue, trying to get him past, but he's a back marker now. But he's still in the points, so that's good enough. Ron Swanson really trying to get that second place. He was far behind, but now with these things that happened to... Oh no! Oh, I thought it was Swanson, but now it's Sainz. Okay, Sainz got a penalty, 3 second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Yeah, and wrong widen gain time. So, oh, saving it there. So let's see now. Onto the top again we go. Let's see the middle of the grid here. We have Adam Lee going along. He's on race. He's trying to catch Swanson, but he has a 3 second time penalty, which even if he gets him past, those 3 seconds are going to just pull him down into the leaderboard. So let's see what he can do at the end of the race. Blocking up those tires, really going pretty aggressive, trying to get up into the pace of the leaders. Swanson just losing ElTacoMan now. ElTacoMan getting to the pace, cutting those seconds down to ARDEL. Oh, now purple sector, the man has come now, has came back after that disconnection. Let's have a yellow flag here. Is there damage for Michi? No, there isn't. Now we go into the 14th lap, and ElTacoMan really trying to close that gap, but lost a lot of tenths now in this last sector. So ARDEL really pushing now, pushing hard and really showing his skills now, which he couldn't do in the qualifying. He does it in the race. But let's see now how ElTacoMan now. Is he gonna be able to get that first place back? We don't know, and we'll see. Swanson keeping in that like 1 second and 7 tenths, 1 second and 3 tenths, really keeping in that gap. But we see now Gardy just giving us another moment and going fastest in the second sector. Maybe he can do the fastest lap. Let's see if he can. Going into the last corner, sorry, in the last sector, to the last chicane, left hand corner, and now into the right. Let's see if he can make the fastest lap. Going into the main straight, is he gonna be able to? Yes, he is. He makes the fastest lap with a 1:18.132, going fastest of all. Now here we see Quick Tongue. Now he's going pretty consistent. Okay, oh, he'll let him pass. Okay, now we see Quick Tongue going pretty consistent now. Pretty different from what we see at the start. So now he's getting back into pace and not spinning at all. Pretty good for him. No, everyone has really just now make his own gaps and went into their own race. Oh my god, my throat is... I'm tired now. So, let's see how many penalties does ARDEL have. Just one warning. ElTacoMan has one warning to Swanson, not even a warning. This guy has warning, penalty, warning. Let's see Adam Lee if he can get back into the pace or maybe get into the podium, even though, well, with those penalties. Stick with a lot of penalties and warnings here. and invalidated lap time. Michi with 2 warnings. Kieran with a 5-second time penalty. Guys, that's for speeding in the pit lane. Sainz warning penalty. Warning here for Gaudi. Quick tongue 5-second time penalty. So as ARDEL goes fastest now, really making a gap to ElTacoMan. ElTacoMan really pushing, trying to get back that first place. He really wants it back, but ARDEL is really going fast. He's really making that gap. He's extending the time. He's just making that undercut work, and it indeed has paid off. Run Swanson just falling back from ElTacoMan again. He's just not keeping the pace of ElTacoMan. ElTacoMan is going fast, but not as ARDEL. So here we can see the race difference, the time difference, and these are the closest men on track. Ron Swanson and Swanson and ElTacoMan TTV. TTV, I guess he streams on Twitch. No idea. Maybe. So now he goes into this left hand corner into the last sector now, trying to get that time down, but he's now okay. We'll stick now. We'll watch the gaps on this lap and then on the next one. So let's see if he's really taking that gap down. So let's keep a lap here with ElTacoMan. Oh, as he goes fastest now. Oh, so 3 seconds now. Here, let's see ElTacoMan going into this first chicane, taking that curve red and white, not taking this one because it can make you spin. Now going to this right hand pretty fast, but not as fast now in the rain. As he now goes into the second sector under the bridge into this right hand corner. On the throttle, he is pretty important. And now going to the left, into this left corner. Again, the traction here really is key. Now he goes into the chicane. A lot of people here can mess up and go into the wall. Fortunately, he doesn't, and he is keeping it really smooth now. He's now going into this little straight and going into the last sector of the track. Going to left corner now. Going into this left right, which is pretty tricky because it's uphill and you can lose the traction really easily. Pretty smooth on the throttle, going now to what is the last chicane of the track. And now we can see ARDEL on the screen. We can see him now. So now ElTacoMan has at his vision now ARDEL. Let's see the gap now. Indeed, now it's 2.9 seconds. ElTacoMan is going fast now. Oh my god. So now ARDEL, I don't know if he's gonna make it till the end with those tires, because remember, intermediate tires cannot do the whole race if they stop since lap 6. So maybe we can see another stop coming. Let's see where they have telemetry enabled. It is okay, I can not see where. So ElTacoMan has 26 of wear on his tires on lap 17, so that's pretty amazing because those are a lot of laps and not a lot of wear now. So maybe these tires can go to the end. So let's see the strategies now. ElTacoMan trying to get that delta down, but it's not working now. ARDEL is pushing as he saw that ElTacoMan is now getting to the pace after that disconnection. He has managed pretty well. He didn't lose that much time. He joined pretty quickly, and now he's cutting time into ARDEL. So let's see now this next lap from ARDEL, going into the first chicane, using all the curves different to ElTacoMan and using that curve too. So we can see now the aggression difference and the driving style working here, going to the bridge and using this curve here. So you can see that ElTacoMan is taking more care of his tires and try to make him long lasting, but ARDEL is just pushing and really just making his driving style notice on the track. He's using all of the curves, everything, every space of the track that is available, he's using it. As difference of ElTacoMan, here we can see he doesn't even use the curve at all, really trying to save those tires. But ElTacoMan, maybe that thing can give him more consistency while driving, so maybe that's useful for him. Now I'm gonna see the comments if there's any. So yeah, now ARDEL, let's see the gap now. 2.7 seconds indeed. ElTacoMan is getting that gap down. But ARDEL makes the fastest lap now with a 1:17.9 flat. So here's a battle now because ElTacoMan can't really take time that fast because it's rain and difference are minimum here. So let's see now till the end of the race. Only 14 laps left, which maybe thinking about it, it's a lot because it's rain conditions. So ElTacoMan has time to think of his strategy and his tire wear, because if he wants to make an undercut, he needs to do it now, and he needs to make it work, because if not, ARDEL is just going to take more time. He's not going to be able to catch him. Maybe ElTacoMan can go faster, but if he's not able to take that time down until the end of the race, then that's not useful. And as we see, Quick Tongue making another spin there, but still not retiring. I love this man. He hasn't retired. Okay, so I'll say that retiring is really underrated. Okay, this man hasn't retired. He has wind damage, 10th place and last, and still hasn't retired. Look, okay, this man is just, he has the racing spirit. Okay, that's why you're missing now. As we now see ElTacoMan with 2.5 seconds now, taking gap down, but not that fast is what I'm saying. If he needs to do it now, if he wants to make an undercut of, or if he wants really to push, yeah, Quick Tongue is a goat. So if he wants to push, he needs to do it now, because remember, it's not easy to get past. Maybe he can catch him quickly, but not pass him quickly. So that's the main problem, as he's going now, taking that time from him. 52% ERS from ElTacoMan and 73% for ARDEL. So we can see that ARDEL is just saving more ERS than ElTacoMan, which means that ElTacoMan is pushing more than ARDEL, but ARDEL still is taking that gap. No, never mind. 2.3 seconds now. ElTacoMan is really pushing, using all of its ERS just to get him past, well, to get close to him now. This is gonna get pretty interesting to the last laps. I'll just say, maybe ElTacoMan is the championship leader, or maybe ARDEL, but maybe one of those two. I'll say he's the championship leader. I don't have like the leaderboard, so I couldn't say like who's the champion right now. But well, I will have loved to see it, but I didn't even commentate this before, so I have no idea how the standings are going. As now, ElTacoMan now really using a lot of the track. As difference to their past laps, he's really pushing now, trying to get that gap down. As we see now, really attacking those curves. So ElTacoMan was saving tires before, and now he's really going for it. Thank you, Chigo. So Now we see 2 seconds the gap difference. So I really didn't thought that ElTacoMan could take this gap down, but he is taking this gap down. Now into 2 seconds. So as you can see in 21 laps, let's say that he disconnected at lap 15 or 13. So you can say that taking time down here is not really easy, and it's not fast. So we have to remember that maybe it can stop raining at any time, at any moment. ARDEL 55, Taco 47, Rome 43, Gardy 28, Mitch 21 standing. Thank you, Bailey. As ElTacoMan goes fastest again, so we can see the track improvements. And ARDEL now, as the standings are, if ElTacoMan wins this race, ElTacoMan is going to get in the lead of the championship. So these championship rivals are really in the point of, are really on top of the championship. They have like made a gap to the other drivers, and now it's only a battle between first and second. So this is the championship decider now. It's not the last race, but these points are really important for them, as no one wants to let the other one be first. We now see ElTacoMan second, and with only 1.3 second time difference. This is really going bad for ARDEL now. He was doing really great with the undercut, but now that the track is just improving, he's not getting the grip at all, as Taco is. So now, big tongue, please no. Oh my. Don't even know who you are, but love you, Quick Tongue. Just keep racing. Bro, he has made 22 laps. He's lapped once and he's about to get lapped twice. It's now. Oh, wait. Now ElTacoMan is on the DRS zone of ARDEL, and indeed it has stopped raining. So these are going to be the last 10 laps of the race. No rain, no grip, and they are just battling for the leader of the championship. As we see now, ElTacoMan trying to get closer to ARDEL. ARDEL losing the car. He doesn't seem as confident as he was before. Now Taco really close to him. He's really trying to blast his DRS now to get him past. ARDEL really saving, but he's not going to be able to keep this gap for long, as Taco is now just behind him. Going into this straight, we can see Taco just getting closer and closer as the laps goes down. Now we see ElTacoMan just trying and waiting for a mistake from ARDEL. Now he's trying to get this lead. It's only the championship lead. Taco is trying to search for a moment, for a space here, but oh no. 10 seconds penalty here. So ElTacoMan just loses the traction. Let's see if Quick Tongue, is he going for softs? I don't think so. No, he's going for intermediate tires. So now ElTacoMan just made a mistake there, and he just went a bit far from ARDEL, but never mind, he's still close. Now we see ElTacoMan really closing again that gap into lap 24 of this race, almost done. Will the race be able to clear before the end of the race? I don't think so. It's quite a long track. Like, you make a lot of time here, so maybe 2-3 laps more, and oh no. Yeah, the rain is gone. It's just the... Oh, maybe the... Why are they drops? Why are drops in the camera if it's not raining? I don't understand, but... Well, if it's raining then it'll take longer, as Sainz goes round and loses position to Gary. Oh, so that's important, and now he will have to go into the pits now. He was 8 and now it's 9, so he will lose some points there for the championship. Um, Now we see ARDEL really trying to get away from Taco, but Taco really sticking into that ERS, so into that 1 second gap. Taco having 40% ERS. They have even the same ERS, so let's see how this develops. The signs going for mediums, so let's have a look on that gap now. Let's see if his driving style now, if he's going to be able to keep the car on track. No, he isn't. The conditions are just not for slicks yet. As we can see, Sainz tried to make the strategy of his life, but maybe it was too early now for him. He's now trying to make the strategy stick, because if he pits again, he's gonna lose even more time, as Michi just loses position to Kieran, which is going faster now. Maybe he let him through. I have no idea, but now ElTacoMan closer to ARDEL. Things are starting to get more interesting now as we get into the final laps of the race. ElTacoMan going a bit wider. She's really trying to close the gap. What is this water drops? Where are these water drops? They were all over the camera. So I need more water. Oh no, ARDEL, no, don't go in! Don't go in! What? Don't go in, ARDEL! No way. There's no way. Okay, so ARDEL risked it once. It worked. But will it work now? DRS hasn't even been enabled, so maybe this is the... Oh, he's spinning all the way now into the pit exit. If this really can go wrong for ARDEL, he's leaving. He's really winning this race. Can be just gone, but they don't seem bad at all now. They just seem fast, but Inters just don't look slow. ElTacoMan is gonna be intelligent. I really can't tell now if Inters or softs are faster. But from what I see from Delta, the slicks are just not working at all. They're just not working at all. They have zero grip. ARDEL can lose this race. He can lose everything if ElTacoMan doesn't go into the pits. So let's see what ElTacoMan decides. If he thinks about the rain conditions and that it's not going to clear up really fast, he's going to stay out. But yeah, indeed, it's too early now. And ElTacoMan stays out on track. So this maybe is it for ARDEL, because he will now try to make it stick. But as we see with Sainz, he's now 1 minute behind Gotti, which he was like 20 but only behind. So he's losing a lot of time now. If I was him, I was going to the Inters again, because if I keep up with these tires, no man, this is not going to clear up now. There's no point in staying out. No, ARDEL, he lost the race for staying out. He was trying to make it stick. But now we have a battle here with the Ferrari and the Williams of Adam Lee and Swanson. Okay, as ARDEL gets past now. TRL is seeing now. Just get him past. It's because he's losing it all the time. He didn't make it work, and they are really just. He really messed up there. He tried to be risky. He just tried to defend from Taco, because when you're at the lead, you really can't know if your rival is gonna come into the pits or not, because you're the first to decide. So maybe he tried to defend and it just didn't work out. As we see here, Adam Lee going into the final corners, where Adam Lee has a time penalty. Let's see, he has 6-second time penalty. So maybe this race is just gonna decide on penalties now, because even though if Adam Lee gets past Swanson, it's not gonna be it. Swanson is gonna stay in second because of those penalties. As the stick now goes into the pits. Let's see now what he chooses. I think he's going for subs. Look at the track. I don't really think they're really. I don't think it's dry. So now let's see. Alan Lee is in the back of Swanson. Okay, so look. If the track does clears up, but ElTacoMan decides not to come to the pits, maybe he can make a mistake, but I don't think so. ElTacoMan has demonstrated consistency and intelligence throughout the race by not making any kind of strange moves. Now he has just kept within the strategy and he has to make it work. But everyone's now going to the soft. Is ElTacoMan going to the soft? Let's see now, because now Science is spun around and he's going to the pits. ElTacoMan is going to the pits. If they don't, yeah, everyone now. Okay. If they didn't pit, maybe they will have won the race, but I don't think so actually, because now track is pretty dry now, as we see ElTacoMan getting those red tires in and going outside the pit lane. Let's see where ARDEL comes out. He's really far behind. That's what I'm saying. He just lost the grip in the first few laps. Maybe 2 laps before, sorry, 2 laps after could have worked out for him. As he goes just side by side with Swanson, going to the first corner. They go side by side. They did not touch, but they come to the second corner now. He pushes wide Swanson, but Swanson tries to make it clear. He tries to make a signal, and he closes the space to ARDEL. ARDEL tries to go into the inside now of Ron Swanson in this corner. Now he's gonna try to make his second place stick. And remember, ARDEL got a penalty on the last lap, so maybe ARDEL is not taking second, and maybe even third. No, he is taking third. Yeah, he is. So let's see this battle now for second place between Swanson and ARDEL. I'll say ARDEL just has no grip, because if you go into the wet conditions with slick, you just get so much wear into those tires. So maybe, yeah, ARDEL tires are just dead right now with only 2 laps of use. So let's see what he can do. Alan Lee just putting pressure into him on this lap. As we can see now, Kieran just going to the back of Michi. I think they both have penalties. ARDEL going fastest, as now we can see Alan Lee taking the slipstream from ARDEL in the DRS, going around the outside, going deep into the corner, trying to make it work, but they do not touch. They just go side by side. Pretty clean racing now. Yeah, it's gotta be a visual glitch, because I can see water drops in the camera, and it's just not raining. It's pretty strange. Now we can see Alan Lee just trying to get past him, because remember, oh no, he doesn't have 6 seconds anymore. He has 9. Well, it's interesting anyways. Oh, maybe Kieran is making a mistake, because now Mitch is so far ahead now. As we now see ARDEL getting that DRS from Ron Swanson. I don't think positions are gonna change that much now into the race, because everything is just quite sorted out. Kieran out into the grass. He's not having a good time now, but oh no! He lost the car, and now he's lost the front wing. He now will have to pit now. As we see now, everyone's going to the slipstream now, taking Swanson's slipstream. Is he gonna make it work? He's too far behind. He doesn't even have ERS at all. He's have 10%, and we can see that Swanson has 65. So ARDEL is really pushing. He wants his points back. He wants his second place back. He was going for the lead. He was going for the first place, but he messed up, and now he's paying for it. He's paying for his mistake, and he will learn from it, because now we see Ron Swanson taking second place pretty quite easily, and Alan Lee trying to get him past. trying to get him past before the end of the race, as we see this three group just battling into the last laps of the race. ElTacoMan clear of those, just going purple in every single sector. Just this man just made the right decisions at the right time. I said the same with ARDEL, but ARDEL make it right the first time, but Taco just made it right and better the second time. So maybe Taco, just the strategy made it work. As I said, the strategy here will be everything. Yeah, Taco is just vibing right now. So Adam Lee just making the fastest lap, getting that point. As we can see that he's getting close from ARDEL, but not going from a move now because he's too far behind. I'm really impressed with his driving standards here. They're just really. So we can see now everyone just fighting here, fighting each other, going to 32nd lap of the race. As we can see ARDEL just trying to keep up with Swanson, which is difficult for him. As we can see on the ERS. Let's see the penalties now. Detailed penalties, and well, at least he's gonna lose position. He's not gonna lose position from Lee. Oh, Lee, no! He makes another mistake and gets a penalty, but he's not gonna lose position anyways. He's clear of the others. So now we're seeing Lee just again going into the last lap. Everyone now, as we see Taco just vibing here, going to the last lap, made the right decisions at the right time. As Taco just goes into his final run, I'll stay with him the whole lap, but we have a fight here, which we cannot just let down. As we can see Adam Lee going to the move for the first corner. He tries to cover, but ARDEL covers better the position. As we can know, he goes into the inside. They almost touch. They're going side by side into this corner. Now they go into the second sectors. They still side by side. They're not trying to give space to each other, but they still clean. As ARDEL loses another position now. Wow, what a clean racing from them. They're really battling this hard. As ARDEL is gonna try to take the move back. He's trying to get his position back. Even though he's not gonna win from penalties, he wants to win in the track. He's gonna take the position. Is he gonna send it down this corner now? Is he gonna late break? He is. As they touch a bit, he sends Adam Lee wide, and they just touch again. But everything good enough. Now I don't think that's gonna make a move now. ElTacoMan going into the last corners of the race as ElTacoMan wins the Spanish Grand Prix, just making the decisions right. ARDEL unfortunately taking that third. Well, I'll say fortunately, because that mistake will have cost him more than a third place. So as we can see, ElTacoMan first is incredible race from him. Even though that mistake at the first part, I wouldn't call him a mistake, but ARDEL just made the undercut work, and then Taco just made the overcut work because it was too early to pit when ARDEL did. So we can see here now, Taco, the winner of the Spanish Grand Prix Tier 3 of BRL round 7 here. Ron Swanson, just I'll say a pretty clean race from him. He has stayed out of problems starting P4, and he has climbed his way up to second. He's taking advantage of those mistakes from the other drivers, from ARDEL for example, which is third and finished third, making and just he seemed pretty good at the first part of the race. Seemed like pretty racy and competitive, but as he made that little mistake just one lap before, 2 laps before maybe, it just cost him the win. It was just a Lando Norris here. It was just a Lando Norris, and then Steve with a pretty decent race from all of those guys now, because that middle part of the leaderboard just didn't move at all. They just it was a transition of the race from the middle of the pack, but I'm really surprised with them because they really didn't DNF and anything. They just keep up. Even that man who was called Quick Tongue, yeah, Quick Tongue. As we see now, just ElTacoMan taking the champagne and pretty good race from him. As we have here this the results of the race. Taco ends on first place after all of that mess on this rainy race. Second, Swanson taking advantage of the opportunities. ARDEL after that difficult mistake, just taking back those places. Adam Lee is staying where he started and just making a decent race throughout all the race. Stick just going up just one position since the start of the race. Michi, as we said, he did came up positions and getting 6th after starting 10th. So that was really good from him. Gotti 7th, Carrion 8th, Science 9th, and Quick Tongue 10th. So that was it for today. That was it for today's guys. So I hope you enjoyed the race. It was pretty interesting race in this tier 3 round 7. So this is it from me. I'm PSR Fern, commentator and social manager for BRL. Yeah, sure. And that's it for me. See you later, guys. Have a nice night.